That instant when a myth fractures, and the person beneath it finally breathes, that's the emotional fault line Wicked 3 is rumored to stand on. You're watching DriftEcho. Every frame, a new flame. Quick recap first. Wicked has never really been about spells or flying monkeys. It's about narrative control. About how power decides who becomes a hero and who gets painted green and labeled dangerous. Elphaba wasn't just misunderstood, she was rewritten. And now, if the rumors surrounding Wicked 3 are even partially true, the story may pivot in a way that reshapes everything we thought we knew. Enter Lear. Not a warrior. Not a chosen one. Not even aware of the legacy in his blood. Allegedly the secret son of Elphaba and Fiyero, Lear grows up disconnected from the mythology that defines him. Raised without context. Without answers. Without knowing that the wicked which the world fears is more than a cautionary tale. And that's the twist. Because Lear's journey isn't about inheriting power. It's about uncovering truth. He doesn't set out to avenge. He sets out to understand. Why was Elphaba erased so thoroughly? Why does Oz react to her name like it's a curse? And why do fragments of her story feel incomplete? The emotional engine of this rumored plot is devastatingly simple: proof. Proof that Elphaba loved. Proof that she sacrificed. Proof that she was human. If Lear exists, he becomes living contradiction. The embodiment of everything the official version of history tried to deny. Because if the Wicked Witch was capable of motherhood, of devotion, of building something innocent in a hostile world, then the label of wickedness starts to collapse under its own weight. And that's where Wicked 3 reportedly shifts tone. Less spectacle. More reckoning. Instead of asking whether Elphaba was truly wicked, the story asks whether Oz needed her to be. Whether the system required a villain to stabilize itself. Whether erasing her humanity was the final, unforgivable act. Lear wouldn't just be searching for identity. He'd be rewriting legacy. And thematically, that flips the franchise on its axis. Because the most dangerous magic in Oz has never been green skin or flying broomsticks. It's truth. If history is a spell cast by the powerful, then revelation is the counterspell. And a son stepping forward to reclaim his mother's humanity might be the boldest narrative move the franchise could make. Of course, none of this is officially confirmed. It lives in rumor, speculation, and the space between stage canon and cinematic reinvention. But the idea alone has ignited debate. So here's the real question. Should Wicked 3 center on Lear rebuilding Elphaba's name from the ashes? Or is her unresolved, haunting legacy more powerful left untouched? Because sometimes legends endure. And sometimes they deserve to be corrected.